At this point, I guess I am the permanent host. I don't know. Anyway, Rich had a chance today to do a really big podcast with lots of people. And in case you haven't heard about a little bit of something called Angel Hunter, it's something you really should check out. Jade just posted the link right there. And basically, it's humanity versus fallen angels and their Nephilim kaiju children. And this is like over 100 pages of great art, great writing. So if you have not, hello, Nick, if you have not backed it yet, I encourage you to go back it right now. It's a great project. And that's where he's at. He is doing a podcast. So today, earlier this week, Jay asked, so what are we doing Tuesday, guys? And I'm like, well, we did DC graphic novels, but we never did Marvel graphic novels. So that's what I got for you today right now. We're just going to go right into that. And we're going to start with X-Men Fatal Attractions. This is Uncanny X-Men 301 to 306 and X-Men 24 and 25. X-Men Unlimited 2, Wolverine 75, Gambit 1 through 4, and X-Men Survival Guide to the Mansion. All in this great epic collection of X-Men. And this is for sale for $49.99. And of course, here at Wonderland Comics, we do everything at we always give you 25% off all these. So not exactly sure, but I think it's about $12 off this. So this book that is regularly a $50 book could be for yours for I want to say like $37. Yeah, I will say $37. So if you want a $50 book for $37, just put it in the chat or fill out the form, and we will be sending that out to you quickly. Hey, Mr. Nope, how's it going? Also over here, we have Thunderbolts Classic. Not the Thunderbolts that are currently out there, but still a really great team. And the Thunderbolts are going up against Baron Zemo. So, and this book is $34.99. So that would be $26.25. So I'll round down to 26 if anybody is interested in Thunderbolts. Next, I have two amazingly nice hardback Amazing Spider-Mans. I have Gauntlets. I have 1 and 3. With Gauntlet 1, he's up against Electro and Sandman. And with Gauntlet 3, he's up against Morbius and Vulture. So, sure. The boss man knows I got a show going on. What is he doing? He's texting me. No respect. No respect. Me and Rodney Dangerfield. Next, I have another hardback. This is not part of the Gauntlet series, but it's still an awesome book. We have Amazing Spider-Man up against the Lizard. This includes Amazing Spider-Man 688 through 691, written by Dan Slott. And I cannot even come close to pronouncing the artist's name. But another great Amazing Spider-Man book for you. This one is $19.99, so only $15 for this. Nice hardback book for only $15. Anybody's interested, just fill out the form. And be sure to tell me what you bought. And if you really, really love me, you'll even tell me how much I told you I was going to sell it for. But don't try to be tricky. Don't say, oh, you were going to sell me that for $5, AJ. My memory might be bad as I get older, but it's not that bad. Finally, in the Amazing Spider-Man, another epic collection, I have Amazing Spider-Man, The Death of Captain Stacy. And this is Amazing Spider-Man number 86 through 104. So going way back. Way back. I mean, this old stuff is so much fun to read. If you haven't read it and you just need a nice reader copy of it, this is a perfect starting point for you. And this book is $39.99, so you guys could get it for $30. Just $30 for this. Next up, we got Punisher Max, Volume 1. It says the complete collection, Volume 1. So if it's a complete collection, why do you have to label it Volume 1? That's not complete. It should be the half collection or something like that. Anyway, this is the this collects Punisher Born 1 through 4, Punisher Max 1 through 12, all written by Gareth Ennis and illustrated by Derek Robertson. I love the Max stuff. It's really the only thing that Gareth Ennis wrote that I really like. Most of his stuff is way too dark for me. Like, I cannot do Preacher, partially because I'm a Preacher's kid, so it's kind of, yeah, it's not for me. Just gonna put it that way. But here's a great opportunity for you, and this book is only $34.99, and so that'll be $26 for you guys. His 007 stuff is pretty good. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Next up, we have Marvel Zombies Dead Days. I am not going to get on into how I feel about zombies, but a lot of people love zombies. A lot of people love zombies. I am just too logical to love zombies. But this is $24.99. So for $18, you could have this book. I could be mailing it to you within this week. And just for $18, Marvel Zombies Dead Days. Next up, we have House of X. This book is a $44.99 book. So that would be like I could get it to you guys for, I think, about $32. Yeah, I'll say $32. Seems like a good number to me. This is collecting House of X 1 through 6 and Powers of X 1 through 6. So both of them are in there. I did not realize both of them were in there. So this is actually a pretty good pickup. I mean, it is the next evolution of the X-Men. It was kind of, I have not heard good things about it, but it was also written at a time really where I wasn't really following Marvel Comics. So I have no real opinion. I should probably go ahead and read it so I can give you an opinion, but still a great buy for only, what did I just say, $32? Yeah, $32. So we can also go with Wolverine. We've got the start of Wolverine and the end of Wolverine. Well, we all know Old Man Wolverine is not the actual end of Wolverine, but it was still a good book, and it was a book that I read. And it is $30 here, so that is $22 for you guys for Old Man Wolverine. And then Wolverine Origins. The deluxe edition, Wolverine Origins, was kind of came out around the same time that I quit following Marvel. But this collects Wolverine Origins 1 through 6. Or I'm sorry, 1 through 8. So Wolverine Origins 1 through 8. And it is $29.99. So for $22, you could have Wolverine Origins number 8. Guys, have any questions or anything? I will try to see if there's anything new up here that I need to be. No. Okay. Next up, we have Amazing Spider-Man Maximum Carnage. Amazing Spider-Man 378 to 380. Spider-Man 101 through 103. And Spider-Man 15. Web of Spider-Man 101 through 103. And Spider-Man 35 through 37, Spectacular Spider-Man 201 to 203, Spider-Man Punisher Sabretooth, Designer Jeans and Material from Spider-Man Unlimited 1 and 2. That is a lot. And this is volume 25 of the entire collection. And this is $39.99, so $30. So get a whole lot of reading material of some great Spider-Man stories that I'm kind of familiar with. Some great stories here for only $30. All you have to do is fill it out in the form. Thor by Jason Aaron, the Complete Collection, Volume 1. Somebody needs to tell Marvel what complete means. But anyway, this is a $40 book, so it could be yours for $30. A trail of blood consumes Thor's past, present, and future. Collecting Thor, God of Thunder, 1 through 18. Written by Jason Aaron. One heck of a good writer. We have Ed Bryson's Ghost Rider. All Hell Breaks Loose. For $34.99. So that's $26 if you guys are interested in Ed Bryson's Ghost Rider. Just type it out in the chat and fill it out in the thing. Spirits of Vengeance, Rise of the Midnight Suns. Now this is really getting all your Ghost Rider, Spirits of Vengeance stuff out at the same time. Ghost Rider from 1990, 2831. Ghost Rider Blaze, Spirits of Vengeance, 1 through 6. Morbius, the Living Vampire, 1992. Number 1, Darkhold, Pages from the Book of Sins. Night Stalkers, number 1. Web of Spider-Man, 1985, 95, and 96. And material from Midnight Suns Unlimited. That sounds like an awesome story. I hope you were able to still hear me. I don't want you to see my ugly face. Sorry. I get that, Nick. I'm just funning because, I mean, complete. If you have to put a volume 1 under complete, then it's not complete in my book. But I understand what they're doing. Speaking of Midnight Suns, here's a newer Midnight Suns story. This is the run from... This is like one of the newest runs. I turned the lights off so there's less glare, and now I don't have enough light to see. But this is a really good story. It includes everything from Magic to Wolverine to Blade. Rise of the Midnight Suns. And it's by Ethan Sachs. And it is only $15.99. So it's the cheapest book we've had so far. $15.99. That would be about $13 even. So $15.99 for that one. And then, Donny Cates, Cosmic Ghost Rider. Cosmic Ghost Rider is exactly what you expect. Delightfully delicious mayhem. Comicbook.com. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Thanos, 13 through 18. Cosmic Ghost Rider, 1 through 5. Guardians of the Galaxy, 2019, 1 through 6. Thanos Annual. Revenge of the Cosmic Ghost Rider, number 1. Wolverine Black, White, and Blood, number 3 are all in this book. And this book is another $50 book. So I think I said, $37? I think I said it on the last one. I'm just rough estimating. My little list does not give me. It only goes up to 39. It doesn't go up to 50. So, or $49.99. So, $37 for this great book right here. Deadpool Secret Defenders. This is collecting some really classic titles. Secret Defenders number 15 through 25. Written by Tom Brevoort and Mike Kantrovich. But I do love neoclassic art. That looks like it's a lot of fun. And this one is $29.99. So that is $22. $22 for Deadpool Secret Defenders. Then we can go to Deadpool Wolverine. Deadpool versus Wolverine. And I would tell you what it is, but I can't read that. I mean, you can't even read that. The glare is. This is where it's written in really tiny print. That's barely lighter than the backing. But it is classic Deadpool versus Wolverine for $30 ticket price, or I'm sorry, $40 ticket price, $30 Wonderland price for Deadpool Wolverine. Just put it out in chat if you're interested. Now we're going to go to everybody's favorite insane person, Moon Knight. Collecting Moon Knight 2023, 13th through 18th, Moon Knight Annual 2022. So Moon Knight, halfway to sanity. He does get to fight Werewolf by Night, it looks like. That's always fun. And Tigra is on the back. So that looks like a whole lot of fun in that book. And then finally for superheroes, we have Moon Knight Too Tough to Die. Written by Jed McKay. Moon Knight 2021, 7 through 12, Devil's Reign, Moon Knight. Oh, man. Glass City, I am sorry. That is not something that came in for us. And I'm going to have to yell at Richard. I told him he needs to start getting... I literally told him he needs to start getting everything Mad Cave puts out. At least a couple copies. Because it is so good. Glass Cave, you missed our Mad Cave graphic novels unboxing last week. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, let's talk a little bit of Star Wars. Everybody loves Star Wars. I have Star Wars Princess Leia. Written by Mark Waid. Collecting Princess Leia 1 through 5. This is only $16.99. So $12.75 for our lucky viewers here on Welcome to Wonderland. Poe Dameron, written by Charles Soule. And it looks like it is time to go to break. And I think that will probably be done for Marvel graphic novels. I think we'll probably switch to something else after the break. But stay tuned to see what fun stuff we have coming.
Order Battle Quest comics at your local comic shop today.
What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
So this wall that we've been putting stuff on the last couple weeks, it's typically our key wall where we have keys that we do. You guys, it's been featured before. You guys have actually bought stuff off of this. But I absolutely am so excited. I found this old box in the back storage room. It just said keys. And I found some amazingly cool stuff in that. One of the first things I found was... I have, if you can't see here, you should be able to see, I have all 4 of the original limited Wolverines here. What's up, SF? Like I said, I have all 4 of the Wolverine original series right here. And these are in such amazing good condition, all except number 3. I had a copy of number 3 that was absolutely in amazing good condition, but one of my regulars came in today and bought it. Also, 4 has some minor creases on the spine. But 3, you can see here, it's got some streaks on the cover, and the spine has some creases. And like I said, 4 looks amazing, but it also has some creases on the spine. But these are going really good here in the store. Number 1 is priced for $150. 2 is priced $60 in the store. 3 is priced $30 because of how badly conditioned it is, and 4 is priced $50. If you guys are interested in any of that, that is just so awesome. Please let me know, and if you don't actually like that price, Richard does give me a little bit of room to wiggle around. So just give me something that is fair and we can talk. Another awesome find was number 1 of the first regular series of Wolverine. We've got that, and it is also in near mint condition somehow. I mean, look, like there's no yellowing. How is there no yellowing? This is just absolutely gorgeous books. And we are selling that for $99 in-house. But once again, I will look into that, Nick. I am so sorry. This one wasn't a recent find, but we have this really cool patch in Gray Hulk, number 8. Both of them sporting their white tuxes. And then we have Wolverine Into Thin Air. That is going for $40 here in the store. Wolverine number 131. And finally, we have Wolverine 1, as far as Wolverine goes. I found this yesterday. Wolverine 145, where he gets his animanium skeleton back. And it is the one with the silver foil claws. Really great find, really great condition. And that is going for $35 here in the store. This next one, it's not very super expensive, but I thought it was a super cool, super neat find. We have Chilling Adventures in Sorcery, as told by Sabrina, number 1. So if you or somebody you love is an Archie Comics fan, a Sabrina fan, this is a great buy right here. I mean, this is a 20-cent comic. It's not in the greatest shape, but for its age, it is still in pretty good condition. Price on what, SF? This one is going in the store for $40. Go from Sabrina to another awesome blonde character. Yeah, Sabrina is $40 in the store. And we have this awesome Giant Action Comics Supergirl, 25 cents, number 373. And that is going for $100 in the store. This is my favorite part right here. Let's play tug of war with a steel chain. I bet they could still break it. Next up, we have the Huntress, the first issue. SF will take Sabrina. I don't blame you. It's such a fun find. I try really hard not to clutter up my life, but I wanted to take that home myself. Hey, you. Lay down. You're going boom, boom, boom all over my stage. Never work with kids or pets. I'm picking on her. She's an absolute sweet hound. But we've got this Huntress number 1, first issue, back from April 1989. It's going for $50 in the store. Next, we have this just black and white copy of Superman Lost number 1, drawn by Joe Quesada, and he also signed it. So this one is also $50. And the original, not the new, which I do love, and I should have gotten those graphic novels when I was selling earlier. I do have Ultimate Spider-Man 1 and 2 of the new graphic novels, as well as Ultimate Black Panther and Ultimate X-Men Volume 1. If you're interested in any of those, I can go get them. But the original Ultimate Spider-Man #1, and that is for sale here for $100. If you don't like the price, just make me an offer. Then we have Amazing Spider-Man 800, signed by Greg Land. This is the first appearance of Goblin Child. And it is going for $50. Next, we have Image Bitterroot #3, signed by both Chuck Brown and Stanford Green. They signed it like this. But Bitterroot #3, it is $89 here in the store. Like I said, we can always take offers. We also have Web of Spider-Man #100, signed by just about everybody. I'm hoping I can. I don't know if you can read those names or not. I will try to read them. Alex Salvik, Tom DeFalco, Terry Kavanaugh, and Joe Rubenstein have all signed this book. So, next we have Spider-Man 101. This one is also in great condition. This one is $150. Spider-Man 101. Then we got giant size Marvel Comic Group Spider-Man and the Punisher. This is giant size Spider-Man #4 for $50. Then we have Earth X #12. This is the first appearance of Shia LaBeouf as the Silver Surfer. Next, we have Fortnite X Marvel Zero War #1. A really cool variant edition where I have no idea who that's supposed to be, but Laura Kinney is fighting somebody from Fortnite. Really neat comic book. And this is $64.99 in the store. Next, we have Miles Morris #5, signed by Mike Matthew. $50 here in the store, if anybody's interested in that. And And here's another cool find from the same box I pulled from Wolverine, those Wolverines and that Sabrina. I have Teen Titans number 23, 15-cent comic. Great buy. It's not in the greatest condition, but I mean, it is a 15-cent comic. So, but it is $30. Also in that box, Do You Dare to Enter the House of Mystery? The House of Mystery number 199. Or I'm sorry, 191. Also a 15-cent comic. And that is for $45. How much was Morbius? $150 is what Richard has it for. And last but not least of those new finds, really cool 10-cent February number 84, Dick Tracy by Chester Gould. I mean, talk about comic history right here. And this is for $34.99 for sale in here. Hey, okay. I don't know why, but that phone call a minute ago, that was my wife. She knows I'm running a show right now. I don't know why she would be calling. So, Jay, if we could go to commercial break, and we will hopefully come back with new comics. But
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance, a song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Boring old Tuesday. Kick it!
Hey, let's get to it.
Henri Copen scours collections and comic shops to bring you the biggest deals on beautiful comics.
I'm very eager to sell these books.
Plus, he smashes those other boring sale shows. Henri's got fire, excitement, personality, key books, FOMO books,
Sexy FOMO books for you.
a cute dog, weird accents,
69, bro.
a wheel of skid bark.
They do wheel spins at the end of every show.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll score huge bargains.
That is Haktua magic right there, all right?
Kicking it with Henri, Tuesday nights, part of the experience. Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's SketchUp with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new projects.
So it takes place in this fantasy world where the world has kind of lost its stories.
And life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
While the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on this
And
shadow.
they're sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got a little bit of time.
Ooh, Phil, that's dope, dude.
SketchUp with Mog and Mel. Thursday nights. Part of the experience.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great, thanks.
So, hello, is everything okay? Yeah, I forgot you had your show. Anyway, back to you guys. I have got all kinds of new comics here to sell you all. In no particular order. First, I think we're going to start with these. Brand new printings of Absolute, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. First, number ones, but they are printed with this awesome connecting cover. How awesome is that? We are selling it in the store for $10. The cover price is $7.99. So for you guys, if you guys are interested in the 3 of those, we will sell them to you guys for the cover price of $7.99. Next, we will go with Hyde Street, number 7, I think. Yes, Hyde Street, number 7. This is a $4.99 comic. So for you guys, that would be $3.75. $3.75 for Hyde Street, number 7. From Hyde Street to Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn, number 52. Dick Tracy cover may have been done by Joe Simon, by the way, or perhaps Al Evasion. I'll have to look into that. But this beautiful cover of Harley Quinn, number 52. Next, we have Giant Age of Apocalypse, number 1. Plus a revelation story by Jeff Lobb and Simon DeMille. But in the, like, they had Giant Size Amazing Spider-Man recently, Giant Size X-Men recently, and now Giant Size Age of Apocalypse. Cannot say that correctly. But awesome. Absolute Wonder Woman, number 9. Come on. I'm getting glare. Really cool picture of Absolute Wonder Woman going up against a Minotaur. Absolute Wonder Woman, number 9. And as always, that would just be $3.75 for you guys. Remember, all except for the really gorgeous foil connecting covers, all our covers for you guys are only are 75% off retail price. So for $3.25 or $3.75, you can have this awesome Absolute Wonder Woman. My favorite new one that's out, Absolute Martian Manhunter. Love me some Absolute Martian Manhunter. It just keeps getting better as it goes. SF will claim Absolute Wonder Woman. All right. Thank you, SF. But Absolute Martian Manhunter. Once again, $375 for you guys. Nick claims Harley. Okay. Nick pile. Have a SF pile. Anybody want Manhunter? I thought so. SF will claim Martian Manhunter. Awesome. Next from Boom Studios, we have VR Troopers by #1 by Marjorie Scott, Sebastian Perez, and JP Jordan. That gives me some serious 90s vibes. VR Troopers. #1. Wolverine and Kitty Pryde. This takes place right after the late 80s or was it early 90s Kitty Pryde and Wolverine stories. But this is #3. Wolverine and Kitty Pryde #3. Written by Chris Claremont. And $3.99. So just $3 for you guys. I never gave the price on VR. That would be $3.75 for VR Troopers. Next, we have You'll Do Bad Things, #4. Richard's Worst Nightmare. I mean, because basically this is a writer who the stuff he writes actually starts becoming true. Could you imagine if the stuff that Richard wrote actually became true? I mean, we would have vampires and Frankenstein and 20-foot tall Nephilim. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Justice League Unlimited #8. I'm laughing when I pull this out the box because this is the end of the We Are Yesterday storyline. And we had customers that wanted the We Are Yesterday storyline. And this is the only one Richard ordered out of the whole storyline. But this is $3.99, so $3 for you guys if you're interested. Justice League Unlimited #8. Did I mess up? Oh. So we have Mega Man Timelines. This is a $4.99 book. Yes. Mega Man Timelines #1 for $8.99. Written by Travis Maiden and Kenny Ruse is also part of the art teams like that one. Okay, so this one is $4.99, so $3.75, and I see that SF claims it. SF, we also got this one that we're selling for $10, the 1 in 5. And this is actually a kind of a wraparound cover, but it's a poster that goes, that way. But we're selling that for $10. So both of those, all right. My current favorite story, and I didn't think I was going to like it, but I wound up reading it, so I knew what I was getting my nephew into, and I ended up loving it. And that is DCX Sonics number 4. This is, I believe this is the end. Oh, no, one more. So this is 4 of 5. So we're getting down close to the end. It's just been awesome. Just watching all the team ups, be it Shadow and Batman, or Superman and Knuckles. It's all been so much fun. I encourage everybody to read this. It's a great story. Going through from something so light as Mega Man and Sonic the Hedgehog, we go to Green Lantern Dark. Green Lantern Dark number 5. Green Lantern Dark number 5 is a $4.99 book, so for $3.75 to the watchers here on Welcome to Wonderland. Next, we have the new history of the DC Universe. This is going to be fun trying to get it where I am not. Getting a ton of. But this is the new history of the DC Universe. And number 1, are, of course, all kinds of creators in it. This is a $10 book, so it's $7.50 for you all. But this is a really cool foil cover that I just can't find a good way to show you guys. It's a wraparound cover. Wraps around the back. I don't know. You can never really tell how good it looks to you guys. I will figure out a way to put that away later. All right. I'm getting down to the end of the new comics. So if there's anything else in the store that you want me to try to find or look for or anything, I'm willing to carry the computer around here all night long, just, well, up until Henri comes in. But this here is called Never Wars. It's by a new publisher, Amp Comics. Nick claims the universe. Awesome. This comic, it's a $4.99 comic. We are giving it to you guys today for $2. So if anybody is interested in checking this out, basically this is kind of neat. Basically, it is a retelling of not Wonderland. That's my story.
So this one in particular starts off in Oz, I believe.
Yes. That's
and
what I
then
was trying to come up with.
and then there's kind of 2 other number 1s. The 1B is Wonderland, and then the 1C is Neverland.
Neverland, yeah. So, but this is really cool because it starts off at Oz, but Dorothy is a World War One, I think, nurse. And she gets to Wonderland, or she gets to Oz, and like there's a whole, she goes from one army lined up to a whole army of 10 men lined up. It's really cool. Like I said, you guys can have it today for just $2. Nick claims Never Wars. What did I do with the DC Universe? Oh, yeah, I put it over there because I couldn't get it back in there fast enough. But like I said, if there's anything else in the store you want to go find, we can go hunting for it. But today, we've just got a few more new comics to show you. One of them is Stranger Things, Tales from Hawkins 2. This is 1 of 4. And it is $4.99 regular price, so $3.75 for you guys today if you guys are Stranger Things fans. Next, we have Sonic the Hedgehog number 79. Regularly priced $4.99, so $3.75 for you guys. Saturday Morning Adventures, Teenage Ninja Turtles number 26. Also $4.99 regular price, $3.75 for you guys. Who doesn't love the Turtles? The Thing number 2. I don't, just by the way it looks, maybe he's fighting Bullseye in this one. I'm not 100% sure, but that is a pretty cool cover. Poor Grim. Poor Ben, he never gets any love. Even when he gets love. We have Vision and Scarlet Witch number 2. And finally, we're just going to take everything down with us. No, that's just the name of the comic. We're taking down everything with us. Number 4. That is $4.99 regular price, so $3.75 for our viewers here. If there's anything else you've seen on the wall or anything else that you want, let me know. Take you a little bit over here. So we just set up this table of keys here, and I'm just going to go through some of them real quick. So everything in this box I'm about ready to pull you is all only $14.99. I don't even know what this is. So we'll see what we got here. We have Ant-Man number 1 variant edition for $14.99. We have Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duel. Variant cover edition, only for $14.99. We have A-Team number 1, $14.99. I'm going to stop saying what the price because I'm starting to annoy myself with that. But A-Team, if anybody likes number 1. Batman versus Predator number 1. Backways number 1, and a great Aftershock book. You want the Wolverine 145? Yeah, sure, I can do that. Sorry about that, but it's been done. Oh, wow. We got this really cool Scotty Young cover of Black Cat number 1. The same price as those other books I just told you. Oh, no, Meg, too. I'm still incredibly nervous. I'm still hating every minute of this. And it only gets worse when Richard's not here. I really need him here to bounce off. That calms me down even more. And I'm just throwing stuff out there, just trying to do the best I can do. But I am not Wolverine. I'm not the best, that's for sure. Oh, cool. Batman White Knight number 1. Oh, wow. Brave and the Bold presents Cave Carson Adventures Inside the Earth. 12-cent comic for $15 right here. Really cool thing. Thank God every day that I'm not a collector because I have no room for all this stuff in my house. I want to buy it all. Captain Marvel, number 59, with the original Captain Marvel. $0.35 comic. $15. I did not say it. Daredevil 241. I really like the art from this period of Daredevil. Nick claims Cave Carson. Oh, thank you, Nick. Another Black Cat. Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat number 1. Fabulous first issue. Guest starring the Amazing Spider-Man. DC Horror presents Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Dead. Number 3 of 6. 1 in 25 mitten variant. The Defenders, number 32. Doctor Strange, King Size Annual, number 1. Okay. David Anthony Kraft's comics interview, number 92. This one's talking about Ghost Rider and Toxic Avenger. Two very interesting characters. $8 Billion Genies, number 1. Really good series back when Image was writing some amazing fantasy horror stuff. Marvel Knights, number 1. One with the Daredevil cover. Awesome cover. House of Secrets, number 65. Another 12-cent comic. Yeah. So, I think I'm going to go for another walk because I missed Lorena last week. I've got all these really cool things to show her over here. Hopefully. So, Lorena, last week you missed an unboxing of all new Mad Cav graphic novels. So I'm going to just show you a little bit of what you missed, and if you see anything you want, price of House of Secrets is $15. Everything I was showing you over there is $15. We have Grim Tales from the Cave. This 11 different stories from authors like Colin Bunn, Mark London, Stephanie Phillips, Chuck Harp. 11 different awesome stories. This is $19.99. So, of course, for everybody here on Welcome to Wonderland, this is Second Chance. You can get it 25% off. So, for just $15 for this great book. Honor and Curse. This is a cool story about a Japanese warrior who has everything. And thank you, Nick. Who has everything, but then it all gets kind of taken away from him when a Tengu spirit starts messing with him and then eventually possesses him. So, Honor and Curse, Volume 1. And then we have Honor and Curse Volume 2. His life is shambles after the Tengu messes with him. Can he get it all back? Both of these are $17.99. So $13.50 here on Welcome to Wonderland. Next, we have A Legacy of Violence. Basically, doctor who's suffering from PTSD. Basically becomes a serial killer. This is $17.99, so $13.50 for you all. And then we have Volume 3. Volume 3 is only $10. Okay, Woven Heart. Time-traveling werewolf who fights other monsters. Really fun story with some horror elements. One horror magazine, Horror DNA, said if Buffy and James Bond had a child, it would be Sterling Cross, who is Woven Heart. This I'm selling for only $12.99, Volume 1. Anybody's interested in it, I've got 2 copies for that price before it goes back to regular price. I'm lagging? Oh, no. I'm not supposed to be.
No, you're good. You're good. I might be a YouTube thing.
I'm not supposed to be Richard. Richard's the one that's always lagging. Then we have Woven Heart Volume 2. Continuing the adventures of Sterling Cross as he tries to correct the timeline. So it's kind of fun because it includes bad guys like Elizabeth Bathory and anti-heroes like Van Helsing. A lot of fun. We've got both Woven Heart Volume 1 and Volume 2. Next, we have the Carmen line. Basically, it is kind of somewhere between TikTok and OnlyFans. You have astronauts in space. It's all sex, lies, and betrayal in this all-access reality show streaming from space. But what happens when the cameras stop rolling and they start fighting for survival? $17.99 for the Carmen line. This one looks so fun, and I got SF to buy a copy last week. Skeeters. Extraterrestrials, mosquitoes descend upon the town and start taking over people's bodies and stuff like that. So you have like cow size freaking mosquitoes. Okay. I'm sorry, horse-sized mosquitoes. Look how disturbing that is. This is so much fun. If you like any kind of splatter, this is a really awesome book. It is only $17.99, so $13.50. The Mammoth. This is basically a mammoth of all ghost stories. Some campers get weird things going on with them, and they end up fighting ghosts, including a ghost that's the size of a 6-story building, basically. Charred Remains is a really good book. It's kind of the whole little girl sees the fireman. 2 words. And as it totally destroys her home, kills her family, etc. But nobody believes her about the fireman until 20 years later when the fireman starts activating in the town again. She's got to convince everybody that he's real, and her and a firefighter try to stop it. This is written by Anthony Cleveland with Andrea Mutai and Taylor Esperanza as doing the artwork stuff. And I just think this is really neat. Some really classic, good art, great story. I've heard that, but I mean, I'm originally a Midwesterner. I now live in Tennessee. Wonderland Comics. We are in Cookeville, Tennessee. Richard always does that whole thing. So if you're passing through on I-40, stop by and see us sometime. But we're close. We're fairly close to the middle of Tennessee. A couple hours from Nashville. Definitely almost halfway between Nashville and Knoxville. Great place. I'm from. I've been in Knoxville for almost 25 years. So I know a little bit about mosquitoes down here, but I'm originally a Midwesterner, and they are nothing compared to the Great Lakes mosquitoes, especially if you get up into Minnesota. Those things are as big as birds, I swear. But I highly recommend The Charred Remains. Great book from Man Cave Studios. And, our customers are only getting these books for 20% off. I'm giving you guys these books for 25% off. So if anything I show you jumps out at you, please let me know. Next, we have Villainous. Girl wants to be a superhero, but she finds out all the superheroes are jerks. So she decides she's going to become villainous. This book is only $14.99, so that is only $11.25 for you guys. $11.25 for this great The Other Side of Superheroes. Hound. During World War I, a young soldier, William Barrows, assigned to one of the most deadly areas along the Western Front. However, he finds the greatest threat to his life lies not with the enemy, but with the horrific, dangerous cult formed by his own men. Now he must try to survive the ongoing war and the animalistic nature of his fellow soldiers. This book was a finalist for the Indie Awards. So, great book here from Mad Cave Studios. Only $20, so $15 for you guys. And finally, from these Mad Cave stuff that I really love is The Body Trade. Basically, what happens when you go to bury your dead son only to find out his body has been traded. This is $17.99, so $13.50 for you guys. I don't know what else I can do for you guys today. I would love to help you out in any way, shape I can. Is there anything else you guys would like to see? I'd happily show it to you. But I'm pretty much out of show at this point. It is exactly 8:30 here, our time. So that means we are literally only 30 minutes from kicking it with Henri. So, I mean, definitely a host with the most compared to me. Hopefully Richard will be back next week. I think the show's a lot more fun with him. I mean, we got a lot of Superman, especially with the Summer of Superman. I mean, I'm pretty sure we showed this a couple weeks ago. Now I'm showing you my bathroom. So we do have Action Comics, Volume 1 of Philip Kennedy Johnson. So it's Rise of Metallo. $16.99 book. So for you guys, that would be $12.75. $12.75 for Action Comics. If you have not read this, what's wrong with you? Superman smashes the Klan, and it's just as awesome as it sounds. It's set in kind of a 50s setting, and it's great for young adults too. It's actually kind of, I'm sorry, not 50s, 40s. The year is 1946. Oh, cool. It's actually inspired by a 1940s Superman radio serial, Clan of the Fiery Cross. So great book here. If you have not read it, it is awesome. Written by Gene Lune Rang. Art by Gahuru. So, great book. I just showed you the number one up there that we have signed by Joe Quesada up there. But here is the entire series for Superman Lost. $24.99. So don't know. $18.75 for you all. Superman Up in the Sky by Tom King. $16.99 for that. So $12.75 here on Welcome to Wonderland. And then one of my favorites, Superman Red Sun. I love this. What if he arrives in Soviet Russia instead of Kansas? $20 book, so $15 for you all, you great people. Superman House of Brainiac. $24.99, so $18.75. You guys like any of these? Just call it out in the chat. Fill it out in the form. You can get any of these great books. And finally, out of this Superman over here, it is Superman, Son of Superman, number 1. Peter J. Tamias and Patrick Gleason are telling you great story. So what was the other thing you said? Superman Elseworlds. I have a few Elseworlds stuff around here. I have Elseworlds, Batman Volume 2 and Volume 3. Volume 2 is $24.99. So $18.75. And Volume 3 is $34.99. Which is $26.25. So $26 and $18.75. So some Elseworlds Batman. I have some Elseworlds JLA. I have some more cool Superman stuff here. Superman, Son of Kal-El. Superman Kal-El Returns. Superman, Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow. Superman Space Age. Superman Supercorp. Superman Man of Steel Volume 1 hardback. Superman Red and Blue. as far as that JLA Elseworld stuff that I know that I have over here. Looks like somebody came and bought my Elseworlds Volume 1. Just about everything. I have Justice League Elseworlds Volume 2, $34.99. So just $26. Volume 3. Oh, this is the one that has the Batman, Superman, World's Funniest. And this one is also $34.99. So that's Butterscotch's favorite couch to sleep on. Don't really have that much turtle stuff, I don't think. Not currently. Yeah, pretty much just have from IDW, I have Teenage Turtles Reborn Volume 2. Volume 3 and Volume 4. And they're all $19.99, so for you guys it'd be $15. Then I also have the Colored Classics. I mean, this is a great book for only $30. You can get the original Eastman and Large stuff, but it's colored. So my brain is failing me. I can't remember who cannot see colored, but if that's not, but this is a great book for you guys. And then the last thing I have for Turtles is I have the complete compendium. And that's $150. So I don't know what 25% off $150 is. Let's see. It would be basically $112. Because 25% off $14.99 is $11.25. So $112 for that. And I think that's pretty much all I've got for the night. I thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting Welcome to Wonderland. Please, 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 if you have not gone and backed Angel Hunter yet, please back Angel Hunter. It's an awesome book, and that's the whole reason Richard's not here tonight, is because he's thank you, Jay, for putting that up there. he is trying to get more people to back that. He got a chance to go on a really big podcast. He said, this is really big. I know you're going to kill me, AJ. I'm like, I can't kill you. I mean, a dog is never going to bite the hands that feeds it, no matter how many times that hand abuses him, is what I told him. So please come back next week. We'll have more great stuff for you. And I thank you for being here tonight. And check out Kicking It with Henri in just a little over 15 minutes. Thank you so much. And you all have a great night.
So right before we leave, one of our channel members, Bronze Age Nerd, who does Best Coast Comics on Monday, this Saturday at 5 Eastern, 4 Central, he's going to be having his Heroes for Heroes charity comic book auction. That's within conjunction with Mission 22 that helps vets. So I'm going to drop that link in the chat. Pre-save it. Again, that's going to be on Saturday. So just wanted to put that out there.
That sounds awesome. So check it out on Saturday. It's always good to support vets. My father-in-law was a Vietnam vet, retired after 21 years of being in the Air Force. I love vets. Both my grandpas. Can't think of it. I can't think of Memorial Day without helping Grandpa put flags on lost soldiers. So please, we at Wonderland, we really support our vets. So please come out and help support the vets for Bronze Age Nerds on Saturday. And with that, I guess I'll bid you guys adieu.